Exhaust the body, tame the mind.
Dude, you got the best podcast name ever.
Business Mastery. It's his flagship event. I was crazy nervous.
Everything was all perfectly designed for today.
Welcome to part 2 of the Miami Media Tour, all part of the Tony Robbins Speaking Business Mastery engagement, which we're going to show at the very end. But this is like 4 different podcasts back to back where we're going into people's incredible facilities in their condos, high rises overlooking the Miami landscape. It was action-packed conversations, learned a lot, had a blast. Check it out.
Kyle, what's up?
How are you?
Hey man, Dan Martel. Nice to meet you.
Kyle, who works at essentially a tech incubator, and he's doing a bunch of stuff around Bitcoin and blockchain, the crypto stuff. That was really cool, just seeing the tech scene that's building out in Miami, which is super inspiring.
Hey everybody, welcome back. I am joined with an amazing entrepreneur, Dan Martel. You're doing so many things in the space. Thank you for joining us here.
Dude, it's an honor. This is fun, man. You talk about stuff that I don't get to talk about often.
I know you're here for a different conference.
Yeah.
Excited to
I'm actually speaking at Tony Robbins.
Nice.
Yeah.
What's that conversation going to be focused about?
AI. Yeah, really. So I wrote a book called Buy Back Your Time, that blue book. Essentially, I believe in there's 4 core concepts to get leverage, right? There's content, creating SOPs, scaling systems, capital, right? Capital gets crazy leverage. Code, which is software. AI would be the ultimate form of code, and then collaboration, so the people side of things. So that book specifically spoke to leadership, people, but I'm a technology entrepreneur, so the code side of things, the AI side of things is actually what people seek me out for.
Wonderful. Well, buy back your time. Check it out now.
I actually had a lot of fun. I felt the beginning was a little nerdy and businessy. I like that. Now we go talk about systems.
Then hanging out with Ravi, which is like meeting a brother from another mother. Like the systems guy was super cool.
All I know is he loves systems. His company's called Scaling with Systems. I'm gonna ask him how much he loves systems. When I see him, I'm gonna be like, how much? Like scale of 1 to 10, 10 being your mom.
Robbie, what's up, dude?
How you doing, man?
Dude.
I appreciate you coming out here.
No, this is fun. And so, Robbie, how much do you love systems?
We're about to nerd
Okay,
out.
so we're like 1 in 10, 10 being your mom.
Yeah.
Where does systems fall in that stack?
10 being what?
Your mom. How much you love your mom.
Okay, all right.
And then we're...
Probably a 10. Yeah, I'm a system.
Do we just become best friends?
Yeah, that's what I was like, wow, we're going to have a lot of fun on this podcast.
Yeah.
Dan, absolute pleasure having you on here. I ask everybody the same first question, and that is, what system in your personal life has made all other things easier for you?
I would say my weekly meeting with my wife. What I learned a long time ago is all my friends that have gotten divorced, there was a moment where the relationship started to fracture. So every week I ask my wife a question. I say, how have I shown up for you as a husband? And that's one of several questions we go through in our meeting. The 3 wins for the week is the first thing.
Okay.
Have to start with that. This is really good ones. What's important to you this week? And then how can I support you?
Oh, that is a good one.
Those are very,
That is a good one.
yeah. And I will tell you, that feedback system, that release valve, I'm sure for my wife, that opportunity to kind of calibrate on a weekly basis, it's been definitely one of the most impactful things to our marriage.
Awesome. Well, it was a pleasure having you on. Thank you so much.
an honor, man. This is
and I'll
awesome.
see you guys in the next episode.
Awesome, my man.
Bam!
Bada bing, bada boom.
Dude, I love talking to people that love this stuff.
It's a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Yeah, Robbie is super nerdy. So him and I got to jam on stuff I usually don't talk about. Sunshine. We found the sunshine. It's right up there. I can't even look at it. It's Tim. What's up, dude? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Dude, you got the best podcast name ever.
I know.
Influence.
Influence. It's like
Yeah.
simple. We have Dan Martel here today. Dan, I actually knew about you because I wanted to start a SaaS. As I was doing research, I think the one thing learning more about you that was interesting was learning more about your past. I was curious how that affected you in business, especially early on.
I grew up in so much chaos, so much dysfunction, so much uncertainty that for the first time in my life, when I wrote that code, and I knew as long as the computer was running, it would always do that thing. The calmness, the certainty, the predictability of it
And then getting out and starting in business and the reoccurring revenue component, that just spoke to me.
Well, I appreciate you coming on the podcast. Thank you for sharing.
Bam!
I enjoyed it quite a bit. Tim had this great look on his face of like, oh my gosh, did he just say that? Like I felt like he was like he was like, oh, okay, that's different, never heard that.
Which made me want to keep saying stuff that made him do that face. Yo! How are you? Drew, how are you, man?
I'm here with Dan Martell. Just finished up
What up?
podcast. Dan, give me some golden nuggets.
We talked a lot about becoming the person that you need most in your darkest days, giving yourself to the world, sharing your path, letting your kids take risks in safe ways. I mean, we had a blast. Jason asked incredible questions. You got to listen to this episode. And then this is your copy. I signed it just for you. Yeah, I think you'll really enjoy it.
We're going to a restaurant. Every time I'm in town, I always organize founder dinners, founder lunches. We're going to meet my buddy James Brennan. We co-hosted it, so he invited some people, I invited some people. He picked the restaurant, which makes it really easy. It's a cool opportunity to have everybody meet each other and takes the pressure off of me, get to see my old friends, and just kind of keep the relationships going. What up, dog? Right now we're heading over to Tech Check at Tony Robbins. I've been there twice as an attendee, so going back as a speaker is kind of bananas. Just got to get into space. Is this where everybody hangs? Nice to meet you. Fine.
Oh, good to meet you.
Hey Scott, how's it going? Hey, I'm Dan.
I know that. How you doing, man?
Nice to meet you, man.
We're excited to have you on tomorrow, man.
I appreciate it. I'm just practicing. My handwriting is about like a child.
Have you seen Tony's writing?
I know, his is scribbled, so we've kept the expectations low, so I'll be good. Really straight lines. That was pretty cool, dude. Yeah, that was like easy peasy. Got to see the stage, got to talk to everybody. Made me feel great about my handwriting, considering they're like, have you seen Tony's? I'm like, yeah. They're like, you're gonna be awesome. I'm like, oh, thank goodness.
And then got to the hotel and just like tried to relax, tried to get some sleep, because the worst thing you could do is like not sleep and then feel wasted. It's like, oh yeah, now you gotta perform. So just did everything, sleep protocol.
Yeah, I'm gonna do fasted cardio. I'll just text you. You wanna do fasted cardio? Cool. Before every talk, before any key moment, before any important meeting, I prioritize the pump. Exhaust the body, tame the mind. Oh, hey now. All of the things that I've been doing for pretty much 7 or 8 years, everything, including triathlon, which most people would not correlate the same thing, was all perfectly designed for today. It feels like race day, same butterflies, like, you know what I mean? Like the triathlon race day, but I know that I've already done all the work, so now I just gotta race. Dude, the whole thing is gonna flow.
I was crazy nervous. Business Mastery, it's his flagship event where he's got thousands of people. I had new talk, completely brand new, never delivered it ever.
Oh, we gotta go?
Well, we're thinking, we're gonna break it down.
Originally I was told 60 minutes, so I prepped a tight 45 knowing I might go long. And then before I go on stage, they tell me I've got 90 minutes. And I was like, oh no. And I was like, okay, maybe I can make this work. It was bananas. It was a beautiful, nervous energy, making it about the audience. I'm there to deliver. I'm there to pour into people. It's not about me. It's about them. And try to be just a great participant in the magic.
A lot of pressure, I'm not gonna lie.
Once it was done, woo! That was when I just was like, okay, don't scream, don't freak out, be kind to everybody, say thank you, be gracious, try to make your way out there without saying anything stupid. And then once we got an Uber, it was like, close the doors, close the doors! Ah! Let's go in. I got you. Whoa! Sorry, we just had the most amazing day in the world. Dude, I love seeing you out there, man. Yeah! We did it!
Yes, you did.
We did it! The Uber driver is more pumped for me than I think my team or I was for me. He's like, yeah, man, let's go kill some tigers. I'm like, what?
I mean, rent a gun and go to the forest and shoot the tiger.
Oh, okay.
Or go Grand Canyon and break the mountain.
Yeah. He didn't even know what we did. He just knew he picked me up at this event. It was so cool.
You're the man for today.
I did it. I nailed everything. Every story, everything. Watch it.
Hello! That was amazing, Dan. I watched the whole thing. And the boys watched it too. How do you feel you did? I honestly didn't know what to expect.
It's crazy.
And it's almost like you've already been doing this forever.
That's awesome. Well, now we celebrate. Coach, qu'est-ce que tu penses? Overall, the trip was incredible. We got a lot of conversations done for the media tour. The team pulled it together from a logistics point of view to get me where I needed to be. And I got to cross off one of those bucket list items, which was 6 years in the making of speaking at Tony Robbins Business Mastery. But if you want, I would encourage you, go check out my Tony Robbins interview on his latest book, The Holy Grail of Investing. Be sure to like and subscribe. The more you do that, the more comments you leave, the more engagement there is, and then we'll be able to get invites to other cool things that will bring you behind the scenes and show you the uncut version right here on this channel. I'll see you guys in the next episode.
What do you feel the vlog is going to impact people?
For a lot of people that have struggled, like grew up in challenging environments, I don't think they had consistency. I know I didn't. I just hope that, you know, by putting all this stuff out there, that people can use that as an example. So if I can just be that foundation of consistency, that would be the ultimate for the vlog. I want to die empty, man. I want to die empty. That last breath will be a smiling, happy, awesome, ecstatic breath.